Here's what you should know about condemnation bonds before obtaining one. Firstly, let's discuss what a condemnation of property is. Condemnation of property is the process where private property is appropriated for public use, particularly involving public infrastructure projects. It is distinct from eminent domain, which is the government's inherent right to take or appropriate private property for public use. Eminent domain is a government's authority. What is a condemnation bond? This bond provides a guarantee that the owner of a private property that has been condemned for public use will be paid whatever price that the court has determined. It also mandates that the principal must pay the owner of the private property the price set by the court. It is considered an absolute financial guarantee because the principal is mandated to pay the price set by the court regardless of the result of the litigation. Is collateral needed for this bond? Broadly speaking, most civil or judicial bonds are required to be fully collateralized with a wire transfer of funds to our collateral account or an irrevocable letter of credit from a bank. The purpose of collateral is to protect the surety bond company from any loss. There are situations where we can approve the bonds without collateral. However, these situations will be approved on a case-by-case basis. How much does a condemnation bond cost? The cost varies from state to state and depends on the type of project and property to be seized. Applicants with a high credit score, or those with a FICO of more than 700, are usually granted a lower premium by sureties. Those with poor credit scores will be charged a higher premium. Here's an example of a condemnation surety bond in action. Max's property sits right in the middle of an expansion of Katy Freeway in Houston, Texas. Max is willing to sell his property to pave the way for the road expansion, but he is asking to be paid above the fair market value of the land. He argues that the land is very productive because he is growing corn on his land and is producing high yields. But the private contractor does not want to pay above the FMV and is insisting on paying based only on FMV. Because of the deadlock in the price of the property, the private company filed an eminent domain case before a district court to settle the price issue. To guarantee that the private contractor will pay Max the price it will eventually set, the district court ordered the private company to obtain a condemnation bond before the start of the hearing. If you need a condemnation bond, then Surety Bond Authority can help you. Feel free to contact us at 800-333-7800 and be guided by our professional and competent surety bond agents. You can also visit our website at www.suretybondauthority.com and get your free quote today.